Hi there, and welcome to Apple World Kid, not JT, emerging to put young Miami on impact for attempting to conceal for Diddy. It's been a long time since Diddy got uncovered. It's quite obvious that Miami is as yet getting the people on the grounds that she has been running some PR stunts and attempting to get the media consideration off of Diddy, yet her kindred city girl JT isn't down for this way of behaving by any means, and she is purportedly burnt out on young Miami being utilized by Diddy the Circa. Misstance between young Miami and JT is more regrettable than we suspected on the grounds that JT is over here, pummeling young Miami for her relationship with Diddy, and for attempting to assist Diddy with concealing his wreck. Individuals have been saying for quite a while that JT is precisely Diddy's most die-hard follower. And at first we felt that she was envious of Diddy's relationship with Miami, and the way that he was opening greater entryways for Miami than JT approached yet from what we know. Now it resembles JT's impulse was just after all. Now JT and Miami haven't precisely been embracing a positive outlook for some time now. As a matter of fact, they have been bits of gossip about them separating their city girl pair sometime now, and everything began last year after. Individuals saw that Miami presently not appeared to have JT covered out in the open, and individuals accept that Diddy might have been the explanation for the issues between the ladies you see when Miami began spending it. I'm with Diddy, she began feeling like she was on a lot greater level than JT on the grounds that Diddy acquainted her with something else entirely that JT didn't be guaranteed to approach. For instance, Diddy assisted her beginning her Keisha with satisfying brand which incorporated her digital broadcast that got very famous. The Roads Indeed even said that he got her Bet Hip Jump grant, and all that caused Miami to feel like she was above JT. Fans initially began calling her unfaithful when JT and RDB got into a contention on Twitter, and Miami didn't talk up to protect JT despite the fact that the contention happened for a really long time. Miami later returned to guarantee that she was sleeping at the time the battle was continuing, yet individuals didn't actually purchase this since it just appeared to be exceptionally untrustworthy. JT was then again generally prepared to ride for Miami regardless of what time Miami got into it with Diddy's opposite side piece. Gina comedian Miami, since Diddy had a child with another person, and not her. However, JT was not having this, and she hammered Gina, saying, "He sent you to the stolen car dismantler. Pass on this one." Then both Miami and JT began to indicate that the gathering had separated, and Miami tweeted, "I don't rap anymore. I resigned." The reports got truly solid when JT unfollowed the City Young Ladies' official Instagram page on Instagram. I mean, sure, they dropped a collection as of late that had individuals contemplating whether they were reuniting. However, that collection had really been arranged for a year at this point, so it was before the meet began. Likewise, the way that they scarcely advanced the collection simply demonstrates things were stressed between them. Then there is this interview that JT did when she implied that Diddy was bringing a great deal of hardship among her and Miami. What might be said about City Young Ladies? What does the fate of City Young Ladies look like? I mean, ideally, the fate of the City Young Ladies can be the City Young Ladies. Furthermore, I supplicate that our inner selves could do without discreet or the web or a people. Well, now that the City Young Ladies are at this point not together and Diddy just got uncovered and sued by 4 unique ladies, word on the road is that JT disliked Diddy as a result of the multitude of chances he was give Keisha, yet the way that Miami was changing such a large amount herself and was obliging Diddy and anything he asked. See, we have consistently realized that Miami really loves some really freaky stuff, since she is very open about her personal life and has spoken about it again and again. For instance, she conceded on her digital broadcast Keisha requests that she cherished brilliant showers. I can't say it, but you have to make an effort. Assuming you like brilliant showers, I do brilliant showers, meaning when the person pees on you, they pee on you wherever you like it. I very much like it. There's other stuff that she has said throughout the long term that I'm not in any event going to discuss because the things she has said are simply awful. Additionally, there are reports that she supposedly engaged in freak-offs with Diddy. Recall how Cassie said in her claims that Diddy constrained her to have white nails during the oddity offs in light of the fact that he preferred how the variety diverged from the brown complexion of the male accompanies. Well, Individuals called attention to the fact that Miami appears to constantly have white nails around Diddy, which is somewhat surprising. So in addition to the fact that Miami was mindful of the things that Diddy was supposedly doing to different ladies, she purportedly assisted him in concealing them in view of the advantages that she got from him. I mean, if you all consider it $500,000 a month is on the high side for a side piece, however, assuming it was really installment for Miami keeping her mouth shut, that seems okay. It likewise makes sense of why he got terrified when she unloaded him for attempting to slice her. Remittance to $200,000, he apologized incredibly. And he filled her house with roses through and through. Better believe it, he absolutely couldn't gamble with her, spilling the tea on him, so he needed to fix it genuine fast, yet that it's all in the past now since his mystery is currently in the open and there's no place to stow away, or so you think, since reports are saying that JT detests the way that Miami is as yet attempting to conceal for Diddy by assisting him with running some PR tricks to remove consideration from him and his continuous embarrassment. Several days after Cassie's claim, Miami ventured out with her children for a pleasant day, and she made a point to post on her Instagram a visually impaired thing that over that this is a trick for discussing interruptions. The subject in number 4 taught his ongoing sweetheart to have a web-based entertainment barrage, flaunting herself and children openly, and how cheerful they give off an impression of being the additional 6 figures she moved past the end of the week, which most likely assists a ton with the readiness to bet everything shade Diddy K/I Young Miami, as per an insider. JT supposedly finds it nauseating that Miami would cover for Diddy in a circumstance like this. She comprehends that Miami is pursuing the pack, but she accepts that Miami has gone excessively far by proceeding to fall in line with Diddy, even after 3 additional ladies emerged after Cassie to document claims against Diddy, blaming him for doing unspeakable things to them. Many individuals appear to concur with JT, and they said stuff like, "I actually accept Diddy is paying Keisha as a concealment." Diddy screwing with Young Miami checks out now. He realized Cassie planned to offer something in the end. Young Miami is the ideal contender for Diddy to traipse with, and imagine he's a man. I'm certain she's been around sexually open men for her entire life, staying discreet, and I think Diddy realized Cassie planned to approach with these charges, and that is the reason he deliberately attempted to Diddy his picture. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.